Welcome to Auto Pulse, your go-to destination for everything on four wheels. Whether you're into new car launches, detailed reviews, or the latest trends in the auto world, you're in the right place. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our updates. Today, we're diving into the 2025 Maruti Suzuki Celerio, a hatchback that has quietly been making waves in the Indian market for years. It's not the flashiest car out there, but what it lacks in drama, it makes up for in practicality, affordability, and incredible mileage. But with the 2025 update, Maruti Suzuki is pushing the Celerio into slightly more premium territory while still keeping its core identity intact. So let's take a closer look at what's new, what's improved, and whether the new Celerio is worth your money in 2025. First, let's talk about design. The 2025 Celerio retains the overall curvy silhouette that was introduced with the second-generation model. However, it now comes with subtle cosmetic updates that make it look a bit sharper and more refined. The front grille is slightly wider, with a new honeycomb pattern that adds a sportier vibe. The headlights remain halogen projectors in the base and mid variants, but top variants get LED DRLs neatly integrated into the headlamp cluster. Maruti has also introduced new dual-tone alloy wheels on the top trims, and a couple of fresh exterior color options, including a rich midnight blue and a vibrant new shade of orange. The rear hasn't changed much, but a new tail lamp graphic gives it a touch of freshness. Step inside, and you'll notice the biggest improvements in terms of build quality and features. The dashboard layout remains simple and practical, but now gets a dual-tone theme with brushed silver accents running across the width. The center console is cleaner, and the 7-inch SmartPlay Studio touchscreen now supports wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, a feature that was long overdue and finally makes the Celerio feel more modern. The steering wheel is the same flat-bottom unit we've seen in other Maruti cars like the Swift, but it now comes with audio and call controls even on lower variants. The instrument cluster is still semi-digital, with an analog speedometer and a digital display for the tachometer and trip info. One of the standout points of the Celerio has always been cabin space. And that remains unchanged here. It comfortably seats 4 adults, and 5 on a short drive. Headroom and legroom are surprisingly good for a car in this segment, especially in the rear seat. The seats themselves have slightly improved cushioning for better long-distance comfort. Boot space stands at 313 liters, which is more than decent for a hatchback of this size. Plus, the rear seats fold down if you need to haul larger items. Storage spaces include bottle holders in all 4 doors, a decently sized glove box, and cup holders between the front seats. Under the hood, the 2025 Celerio gets a slight mechanical upgrade. While it continues with the K10C 1.0-liter petrol engine producing 67 horsepower, Maruti has introduced a new 1.2-liter dual-jet engine option for the higher trims. This 1.2-liter engine is the same unit seen in the Baleno and Swift, and in the Celerio, it produces around 89 horsepower and 113 Nm of torque, giving the car a noticeable bump in performance. Both engines are offered with a 5-speed manual and a 5-speed AMT gearbox. The AMT, in particular, has been retuned for smoother shifts, and the creep function has been improved for better traffic handling. The 1.0-liter is still the more fuel-efficient of the two, returning an ARAI-claimed mileage of up to 26.8 km/l, depending on the variant. The new 1.2-liter still manages an impressive 22 to 24 km/l, making it one of the most efficient options in its class even with the extra power. On the road, the 1.0-liter remains adequate for city use. It's light, easy to maneuver, and feels peppy at low speeds. But if you often drive on highways or with a full load of passengers, the 1.2-liter makes a big difference. It's more relaxed at higher speeds and overtakes more confidently. The suspension has been slightly reworked to improve ride comfort, and the handling is predictable, not sporty, but confidence-inspiring enough for daily driving. In terms of safety, the 2025 Celerio now gets dual airbags, ABS with EBD, rear parking sensors, hill hold assist on AMT variants, and a high-speed alert system is standard. Higher variants also offer a rear-view camera and seatbelt reminders for all passengers. However, there's still no ESC or 6 airbags, features that are slowly becoming more common in this price range. That's an area where Maruti still needs to catch up. Now let's talk pricing. Maruti Suzuki has managed to keep the starting price of the 2025 Celerio very competitive. The base variant with the 1.0-liter engine starts at around 5.5 lakh rupees ex-showroom, while the top-spec variant with the 1.2-liter engine and AMT goes up to about 7.5 lakh rupees. That's a well-balanced price bracket considering the features and improvements you're getting. So who is the 2025 Celerio really for? It's for someone who wants a no-nonsense, fuel-efficient car that's easy to live with and easy on the pocket. It's not trying to be a performance hatch or a tech-laden city car. Instead, it focuses on practicality, economy, and Maruti's widespread service network, and it does that really well. Compared to rivals like the Tata Tiago, Hyundai Grand i10 Neos, and even its own sibling the Wagonar, the Celerio now finds itself in a strong position. It may not be the best in every single department, but it ticks a lot of the right boxes, especially with the addition of the 1.2-liter engine and updated infotainment system. In summary, the 2025 Maruti Suzuki Celerio is a quiet evolution rather than a revolution. It doesn't scream for attention, but it delivers what most Indian buyers actually want: value, reliability, comfort, and exceptional mileage. The updates for 2025 make it more desirable than ever, and if you're in the market for a small hatchback, it definitely deserves a spot on your shortlist. That's all for today's video. Let us know in the comments what you think about the new Celerio. Would you pick it over the Tiago or Wagonar? And what features do you wish Maruti had added in this update? If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and of course, subscribe to AutoPulse for more automotive reviews and updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Drive safe, and take care.